am I going to participate in recovery and go to these things with these people? Or am I just going to isolate myself and then not do these things? I had some family members that were already integrated into the Narcotics Anonymous community and whatnot. And so they took me to these meetings, and these people kind of just latched onto me, right? They were like super welcoming. I didn't feel like excluded from the meeting in any way. There was somebody who I got introduced to them, and literally 20 seconds later, he was like, "You're coming home with me. You're doing an interview to the Oxford House." That's just happened to be what it was. I just said yes, right? I've been through treatment 8 times, right? So I've been through the recovery deal 8 times, a couple, 2 or 3 times, like out of treatment in the real world recovery, and like, it was like the definition of white knuckling it, right? I was abstinent from the drugs, but I wasn't like participating or putting myself out there in recovery. And so this time I just said yes, right? And it turned into this funny joke of like, just get in the truck, you know?
Get the fuck in the truck is a real thing.
And my choice at that time was, okay, I'm going to get in the truck.
Because you had spent 8 other times not getting in
Yeah,
the truck.
you know, and I knew what that looked like, right? I had a choice at that point, you know. Well, am I going to participate in recovery and go to these things with these people? Or am I just going to isolate myself and then not do these things? It felt good, right?
Was it terrifying?
A little bit. Yeah, the first couple times, right? It was really terrifying. Because I don't do well with people that I don't know, right? Or like don't have relationships established. It's very awkward for me. So like those first initial times of like hanging out or like going to do things until like people get to know me, or like I get to know people, my fear of like of being judged or not being accepted is like in full hyper mode, you know? I just said yes, right? In that moment, I just said yes, right? There was no like, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. It was kind of like just like a split reaction of like, okay, I'll go, you know?